Welcome to Midnight Terrors, where the ordinary turns terrifying and the night hides what you fear the most. This is episode 2. Listen closely, but whatever you do, don't look behind you. Eric was alone in his room, scrolling through his old radio, the kind with the crackling static when no station came through. It was late, and he loved the sound. It was calming, white noise that helped him sleep. But tonight, something different cut through the static. At first, it was faint, a whisper, buried in the fuzz. Eric. He froze. The voice knew his name. He turned the dial quickly, but the whisper followed him, louder now. Eric, don't turn away from me. His heart pounded. Maybe it was interference, someone else's signal. But then the voice said something that made his blood run cold. I remember when you were 7, the time you hid in the closet because you broke your mother's vase. Eric's breath caught in his throat. Nobody knew that. Nobody. The static hissed, then cleared, and the voice spoke again, calm, deliberate, and disturbingly close. I've been waiting to talk to you again, Eric. You left me alone for too long. Panic surged. He yanked the plug from the wall. The static vanished. Silence. Relieved, Eric turned around, but the radio was still on. Still glowing. Still whispering. You can't turn me off, Eric. I live here now. The voice rose, layered, hundreds of voices screaming at once through the static, shaking the room. The walls vibrated, the glass in his windows cracked. Eric clutched his ears, shouting for it to stop. Then, suddenly, silence. He dared to look up. The radio sat quiet on his desk. But the sound wasn't gone. It was inside his head. Whispering. You'll never be alone again, Eric. Never. And from that night on, wherever he went, crowded streets, silent libraries, even in his dreams, the static followed. The voice never left. That was tonight's story, but the night never ends. Join me again in the next episode of Midnight Terrors, if you're brave enough to listen.